Used to. We'll call a special meeting of the New Ulm City Council for Thursday, August 22nd, 2019 at 8 a.m. to order. First item on the agenda, a special meeting notice, which we met. And then we'll go on to item number 2, public hearing on the resolution authorizing a loan for the Farmers Co-op of Hanska. Chris?
All right. So the Farmers Co-op of Hanska had come to our office to ask if they were eligible to receive a loan from the city to fix the railroad crossings that need repair. And they do meet the requirements of the city's revolving loan fund under infrastructure. The term of the loan will be 10 years with a 2% interest rate, and there will be no job creation goals with this project. I recommend that we do fund this project, as railroad crossings in the city is one of the big problems, and this will help get those railroad crossings fixed. And the reason for the special meeting in the public hearing is the railroad is looking to come either next week or the week after that. So the Farmers Co-op would like to tie in when the railroad is out here, so they can be in line with when all the other railroad crossings are being fixed. And then I didn't receive any complaints or concerns from the public.
Good. Thank you. It's a public hearing, if anybody'd like to be heard. I don't think there's going to be anybody. Anybody on the city council have any comments, concerns?
I don't really have any comments. So the timeline then for the reconstruction of these or the upgrading of these is?
Potentially starting either next week or the first week in September. It's still Canadian Pacific's timeline, but that was the time frame that they had given us that they potentially could start.
Okay. So have we had any more contact with them as far as when they were going to start? I know we had seen something earlier.
Yeah.
That continues on.
Yeah, Kurt, and I think Steve, have they reached out to you?
Mr. President, Kurt Curry met with them, and I did not go with him for the fact that I didn't want to feel like we were ganging up on them. But it sounded like they were pretty set on the end of August or early September.
Yeah.
I think they passed that on to the city manager as well. I do have one question with regard to the co-op. I know they have several sidetrack crossings, and I'm wondering how many they would expect to repair as part of this project, or if they have any thoughts on that.
Well, we're just gonna do Valley Street on
Okay.
this project.
Okay.
Met with Mr. Curry, he told me that.
Oh, yeah, step up to the podium. Name and address just for the record.
Oh, okay. So Jerry Sabota from the Farmers Co-op of Hanska. So should I start over?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we met with Mr. Curry and the railroad, the only concern that he told me about was Valley Street. So that's the one we're intending to work on right now.
And that's the only public crossing one?
Well, some of the emails that we had received from the railroad indicated that some of the side trackage, for instance, at 7th South belonged to the co-op, so I was just wondering if any of those would be repaired as well.
Okay, yes, okay, so,
Mr. Spoto, just to clarify in the application, the project is described as the crossings at Valley Street, 3rd Street, 7th Street, and 11th?
yes.
Are there 4 that you're planning on doing, or how many?
Right, and visiting with the railroad last night with Darren from the track maintenance guy, he said the CP is going to take care of the 3rd and 7th and 11th for us. So
Okay.
and we've kind of worked that out between us, and then we're going to be responsible for Valley Street, getting that one. That's probably the worst one, but
Great.
so any of them other ones, I guess there wasn't much concern, and they don't look too bad to me, but.
So just a quick question at the city attorney, no issues with it?
I researched this after I saw it was on the agenda, And City Manager Dalton's correct, this does come within the provisions authorizing the loan for public infrastructure. So it's something that's allowable.
Anybody else?
If there's any other, otherwise I'd be more than happy to offer the resolution, waive the reading, close the public hearing, and authorizing a loan with conditions to Farmers Co-op of Hanska Co-op in the amount not to exceed $150,000 from the city's revolving loan fund.
And I will second that.
We have a motion and a second to offer the resolution, waive the reading. Any more discussion?
Mr. President,
Yes.
the staff and the council have been working on this for quite some time, so I want to thank the co-op for stepping up on this and helping us resolve some of these bad crossings in the city.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. More discussion? Finance Director, please call the roll.
Counselor Fisher?
Yes.
Counselor Christian?
Yes.
President Schmitz?
Yes, motion carries. With no more business, meeting adjourned.
All right.